So the Bank of England recently have increased their base rates from 2.25% to 3%. Hi everyone, my name is Imran Locke. I'm passionate about people, property and your growth. And in this video, I just want to share with you some of my thoughts over the recent increase in base rates. Because I've had so many messages about, oh, what does this mean? Is it the end of the world? And for those of you who don't know me, I work in the space of property development and investment, everything from developing new build individual eco homes through to larger church conversion units like the units I'm in today. What came up? So the Bank of England announced that interest rates were going from 2.25 to 3% in this next rise. And what does that mean? What are they trying to do? Of course, they're trying to bring inflation down. Inflation is at all-time high at the moment, and they're trying to rein that back in and do what they can to try and stabilize the market. Of course, and the government, the new government that we've now recently got with a new cabinet, is trying to do what they can to also do the same thing. This is obviously linked to a lot of big factors. We've obviously had COVID, so this was always going to come. But we've had COVID, so we've had that period of uncertainty. We've got the war in Ukraine. That has been a massive impact on what has happened, and that's what's driven those energy bills increases that we've seen over this last year. So that is not going to go away. Those energy bills will continue to grow for a period of time, and we've got to be aware of that and do what we can to mitigate that risk as homeowners, investors, developers, whatever industry you might be in right now. One of the interesting things that came up from this increase, and I was looking at a source on the BBC about what would that mean to mortgage repayments if you're a homeowner. So one of the things that came out, they said that if you're on a mortgage tracker rate, that your increase would probably go up by approximately £73 per month. I think depending on what obviously mortgage level you have, for example. And if you're on a standard variable rate, then you'd be looking at around a £45 to £46 per month. So I can't remember the exact figure they were looking at, but it very much depends on what mortgage you have rates. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, and always advise you to talk to them if you want financial advice. But it does mean that people on those rates are going to feel that pinch a bit more. With everything else going up, it is something that you need to consider. So if you are getting into property, if you are investing in different things, stock shares, whatever it might be, get those returns coming in, get things generating more returns than where the market is right now. It's so important at times like this. That's why we do property investment development, because it allows people to get invested, generate great returns, and obviously make those returns turn into something profitable. So that's just something I want to share with you, my thoughts on that. I think right now, going to next year, we are likely to see interest rates go up. And there were lots of news over the last few months about interest rates going through the roof. You know, I mean, I started this industry in a recession basically, and I remember when interest rates were sort of being paid at like 6.5, 6.7, 6.8%. So when the crash came and it dropped to like an all-time low, I mean, that was amazing. But it is an end of that period. And I do believe that interest rates, I think, you know, we'll be looking around the sort of 4.5% at some point into next year. I do think we'll be going there. I don't think we'll see ourselves going above that. I don't think we'll be there. But of course, I don't know the answers to that. I'm giving you my thoughts and opinions of where I see things today and where I might see things in the future. Because there are certain things in this industry that we can control when it comes to property, the numbers, the deal, the build. There are elements we can control, and there are factors we can't. I just have to take laser focus on what I can control, and I ask you to do the same and make that to your advantage, okay? So I'm trying to keep positive about it. It's not a negative video. I'm a great believer there's lots of opportunity out there, and do leverage that to your best ability. So yeah, anyway, great to see you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.